my name is Fiona Stanton from Fee's Papercraft. Today I want to show you what I've got from my pre-order for the January to August mini catalogue. Sometimes changing the way they're doing the catalogue, so there will be 2 mini catalogues a year, one running from January to August and one or to the end of July, and one running August to December. So they're both 6 months each, more or less. But today I want to quickly run through the things I got. I got a lot more than I expected to get, but I thought I would anyway. Now I have to say I have opened some of these bits and pieces because I had to use it, obviously. So the first thing I'm going to show you is you get 2 12 by 12 pearlescent sheets. These are Pearlescent Papers. I don't know whether you can see the sheen on that. Oh, there you go. You should be able to see the sheen. These are kind of a creamy colour. I'm not too sure how good my colour saturation is on this camera at the moment. It is quite light. So it's kind of an ivory cream colour. They're pearlescent on both sides. I did find that with the Stampin' Up! Normal inks, I couldn't stamp on them. They smeared. They didn't dry very well and they smeared. But I haven't tried it with Stays On. If you try it with Stays On, it might actually stamp and stay on. It might not smear on with Stays On. But I found the ordinary classic ink bags I did. Now these are decorated vellum. Or acetate, sorry, decorated acetate, sorry. And again, I think you get 2 sheets. Yeah. So hopefully you can see, you get one like that. Oh no, 3 sheets. So one like that with the gold foil. I could do it the right way up, couldn't I? And one like that. So you've got this clear space at the top corner there. And then one like that. Now they look a bit milky on the screen, but they do have a protective cover on them. So if you just peel it like that before you glue it down, you can see they've got a protective film on them. So let me put that one away. So this is part of the Floral Art suite that I've got. I won't show you by suites, I'll just show you bit by bit. But the Floral Art has quite a lot of interesting things. It has, they used to have heat and stick paper, powder a while ago. This is heat and stick powder. You use it with Versamark ink, so you stamp your image with Versamark ink, put this over and heat it. It turns quite quickly and it's sticky, and then you can add, what they've added is these, they've called them gilded leafing. I know them as, Gilding Flakes is what I know them as. So these are the gold flakes. I've already decanted half my pot into another pot just to make it a bit easier to get out. And if you use a little bit of the stamping sponge to burnish it, then it works quite well. That's what I found as well. So you can use that with the heat and stick powder. The only thing I say with this, it does have a slight odour, I'll just say that. And you have to work quite quickly. I found that I was doing 2 cards at the same time, and by the time I got around to the second card, it kind of gone off, so it wasn't sticking as well. So the only thing I say is that you need to move fairly quickly with that. Let me put those to one side so I know that I've talked about them. So this is a 6x6 paper pack. This comes with the Dragonfly Dreams. Again, this is part of a suite. We actually had this as a kind of pre-order for when we did our on stage at home, so we could do the make and taste. Let me get rid of these, sorry, get rid of those bits. So you can see the double sided, nice 6x6, nice strong colours. So you've got a nice bold pattern on one side and a plainer side on the other, so quite useful for lots of different things. And this is using the in colours. So you've got Misty, Moonlight, I think Terracotta Tile is probably that one. So it's using both sets of kind of in colour. So you can see they're quite nice, pretty patterns, sorry. So you can actually see it on dandelions. So it comes with quite a nice, it's quite a nice earthy set, I think. I quite like that. Sorry I'm not flicking all the way through it. If you want me to do a proper flick through, then comment below and I'll do another video just on a flick through of all the papers. Let me just get that one away. Excuse me as I tidy up as I go along, otherwise I'll get myself in a complete muddle. I won't know whether I'm coming or going. Actually, I'll just split that now, haven't I? There we go. So this is a nice nice paper set. this, there's a nice stamp set which I'll show you later on. Ice creams, and you get a punch with this one to cut up to ice cream cone punch, ice cream builder. So again, patterned, and then a plainer side. So these are, I know it's not too clear these tiles, but they're kind of ice cream lollies, and so you can build them as ice cream lollies, and then a stripy background. And here are some more proper ice cream lollies and another stripy background. So it's got nice, quite bright colourways in here. Nice kind of spring, early summer feel. And who doesn't like ice cream? I saw a great meme, I can never say it properly, meme, with this huge rock dude eating ice cream, and the caption was, "Everybody looks cute eating ice cream, even a heavy metal dude." So that's that one, and that was called Ice Cream Corner. And this one is called Snail Mail. I love this set. I got this sweet because I just love the sentiment behind it. I've always wanted to do more snail mail kind of things, and this is just lovely. It's quite a nice sturdy one. There you go, snails. Who doesn't love snails? Again, nice, really pretty, bright, cheery colours. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. So you get a pattern side and a plainer side. I will do a video of all the cards I've made. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do the catalogue launch this year. It's obviously I can't do an in-house event. So I will do some YouTube videos. It's just working out how I do it and how I lay it out. But hopefully you can all join me and see how we do it, see how I get on. So this one I've used as well, and this is called Well Suited. And again, this is a suite. I did get everything from this suite, I think. And it's for, you know, it's male orientated, although it doesn't have to be male orientated, and it's based around suits and ties and bow ties, as you can tell by the paper. Some rather interesting patterns. That's like a tweed suit, and then some nice yes, nice 70s. It's very 70s in its feel. I can remember my dad wearing shirts and ties like this. He'll love me for saying that, but yeah, I do. There we go. Pinstriped. Obviously, you have to have the pinstripes. And that's that. I did get a lot, so please bear with me. I didn't mean to get this much, but it just accidentally fell in my basket. I don't know whether you have that situation. Right. So this is the last pack of paper I'm showing you at the moment. This is from the Floral Art Set, and this is called Fine Art Floral. And I don't know whether you'll be able to pick up the texture on this. It doesn't have texture on the actual cardstock, but the pictures themselves have some wonderful texture. So you can see, it really got that kind of oil painting. I don't know whether you can see it. Kind of look to it. Absolutely stunning. And I've got some flowers, and again, and you've got this kind of water wash background, so I didn't show you the background on that one. Just bear with me, more fingers and thumbs. It's got a real texture to the paint, so it looks like a real kind of oil painting type thing, and obviously it's all florals and I do like the way they mix a kind of a bold pattern with a plainer side. It makes it very useful and very good to layer up. And obviously everything coordinates if you wanted to use it as a layering. I mean, that's a 12 by 12 scrapbooking page, isn't it? Look, just look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And then the back. So obviously with all their standard 12 by 12 designer series papers, you get 2 sheets of each. So you get 12 altogether, 6 designs, and they're all double-sided. And they're all quite a good weight. They're not too... Oh, although it could be a little bit easier getting them back into the packs, to be honest. Right, so that's all the papers from the January to July mini catalogue. Now here are the stamp sets. This one is called A Circle Celebration, and it is a mixture of circle designs. So I wish I could do this portrait, but I can't really. And they all will fit around a punch or a die. They're all quite a good size. I found that most of them will fit the layering circle dies. Not exactly all of them. Some of them are designed around punches, but I don't have any circle punches, so I'm just using the layering circle dies, and I found that all of them will fit. And it's quite a nice set. I quite like that. Then we've got Enjoy the Moment. We got this free from Onstage Live. This is a nice kind of nature set. Very good for your nature lovers, and it's not just a spring set as well. I can see that being used in autumn. And the sentiments say good things are worth waiting for, a little note, enjoy the moment, friendship is found in simple things, and happy birthday. And it's quite a nice line drawn image, very easy to colour in if you wanted to, but you wouldn't have to. It'd be very easy just to leave that plain. This is called Treasured Medallions, and I have to say I made a mistake getting this, and I did like it, I did want it, but I thought it fitted the many label punches, but actually there's a separate punch that comes with this. So it's got a bundle in the mini catalogue, I think, called Treasured Labels, I think. So it does come as a bundle in the catalogue. I made a mistake. However, it will fit if you've got the mini label or the lovely label punch. It will fit around that. I did find that it did work. And again, it's a nice big stamp, and you can colour that in, or you could do a colour wash behind it. I've got a couple of ideas of that, so I did like getting that. So here is the stamp set I was talking about, the ice cream, sweet ice cream. So it's a photopolymer stamp set. That's it. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the stamp set I was talking about. It's called Sweet Ice Cream. It's a photopolymer stamp set, and you can use it to build up the images. You can see you've got ice lollies, and you've got ice cream and cones and all sorts. And the sentiments say, happy birthday, thank you, you're so cool, treat yourself, you melt my heart, hope it's sweet, with sprinkles on top. So it's a nice set, and this comes with a punch. It's called the Ice Cream Builder punch, so you can punch out those images and use it. This is the Dragonfly Gardens. This went with the 6x6 paper pack I showed you. And again, this is a nice set as well. So you've got those 2 dragonflies. Be careful when you put the labels on that you get the label on the right dragonfly. I put mine on quickly, but luckily I was correct and got it the right way round. I didn't think I was going to, but I did. And that's a nice stamp, that floral stamp. Really good for backgrounds and things like that. Let me just hold it up so you can see it. Okay, and the sentiments in here say, you're an inspiration for a true friend. May good things grow all year long. Thank you for your kindness. And that goes with this punch. So you've got a punch that punches out, so that the big one will punch out the image, the little one will punch out just plain dragonflies. So those are the punch. Now I got this, I won this stamp set on Stage Live, so always in my heart. So I had to get the dies that go with it. I don't think I've opened these yet. I've not looked at these. Oh, it's a big die set. So you've got this, you've got a nice big banner, and these will kind of, that one will kind of punch out confetti, and so will that one, some hearts and a border. And then you've got a big heart floral die, which is lovely, and the one in between. And then you've got all these dies here that will cut out the flowers in the stamp set. So I hope you can see that. So a really beautiful die set and stamp set. Looking forward to working with that one. I haven't had a chance yet to work with that one, but I can't wait. And obviously these are quite useful. That would be quite useful, not just for Valentine's, obviously that's the immediate thing that you have for it, but I can see that being quite useful for Mother's Day. You've got happy anniversary, be my Valentine, the best kind of friend is a kind like you. Here's to another year of happily ever after. You're always in my heart. You had me at hello. So it's a nice sentiment. Yeah. So the quite curvy set you've probably seen. This has been around and about. So you've got some dies that go with this. This was on early release all through November. So you've got some nice curvy dies. And they also dies to cut out the birds. And that's a stamp set with the birds in there. So you've probably seen some bits and pieces of that already. Ooh, sorry, that was a punch falling over. They're pretty hefty. You could use those punches quite happily as a weapon if you needed to. So this is what I came in my first pre-order. So this is the handsomely suited. So you've got ties and you've got bow ties. It says, have a happy Father's Day, handsome, to one of the world's greatest dads. A happy birthday to you. You are the best. Thank you. And it's got the bow ties. And then the dies, these are probably going to go everywhere. But you've got the bow tie and the tie. Obviously, you've got pockets. And you've also got lapels and a die to make a kind of V shape. So you can do the suit or the shirts. You've got braces there, ties, bow ties. So all sorts of things there. And that little one that fell out was the pocket. So you can put a pocket on your shirt or your suit. So that's the handsomely suited. Alright, this I've loved. This is the Floral Art Stamp Set. I think the flowers in there. It's a two-step process. It's really easy to use actually. And I did it tone on tone. So I used one colour. I stamped the base colour first, stamped it off, and then stamped the top layer on in the same colour but without stamping on. And you've got these wonderful dies, and that word die says, just wanted to say, that's what it says, that's what the word die says, but you can cut it up obviously. So you've got dies to cut out the flowers from the Floral Art Set and some extra dies in there as well. So that's a nice set. I've enjoyed using that one. It's pretty easy to use. Sometimes I get a bit worried with the two-step stamping ones. And then Snailed it. It's a lovely set, and you've got hello, you've got mail, and you've snailed it. So this is a lovely set, really nice cheeky set, very easy to colour in. Actually the snails are easy to colour in, and then these are the dies that go with it. So you've got this tiny little envelope which you can make up. One's to cut out the dies, this postage stamp, and there's another postage stamp. It's like a square box. So really nice set to stamp out. So I enjoyed that one. I've made a children's card, birthday card with it, just by using a sentiment from elsewhere. So that is all the stamp sets and dies. Let me get these out, and punches. As you can see, I did go through it quite a bit. Alright. So this is the embossing folder for the Floral Art Suite, and as you can see, it's like paint on paper or oil paint. It's that kind of effect. That's the effect you get from it, and it looks really good in the pearlescent card. That's what I used it on first of all. I did a card with it with pearlescent card, and it worked really well. These black dots I got, so these are matte black dots, and you've got them in, I think, 2 sizes. Don't know if it says in the back. Yeah, 100. Yeah, 2 sizes, 160, so 80 of each, 4mm and 5mm. And then these hearts go with the Snail Mail set, and you get 150 in 4mm. So you got red and white. So they're quite sweet. You've got sprinkles to go with your ice cream. You've got to have sprinkles with your ice cream, haven't you? So that's that. And Ladybugs. These are little, let me see if I can get one out. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it very well. Oh, I can't get one. These are little ladybugs. You probably can't see it, can you? Right, focus on that, probably not. Little ladybirds to go with the Dragonfly set. This beautiful gold ribbon. What's it called? Fine art ribbon. It goes to the fine art floral set. And then this green kind of, it's not twine, this kind of green ribbon. That goes with the Dragonfly set. So that's quite nice. And then you've got 2 sets of twine. This goes with the Well Suited, the Gentleman set. And then this set of twine that goes with the Snail Mail set. And what's that? Oh, I've got some, I can't think, there's some blackberry ribbon. Let me see if I can unpick this. I always take trouble trying to think what set that came with. And then you've got this lovely blackberry ribbon that went with the ice cream cones suite. Beautiful, very nice. Very sheer. So that's that. Oh, let me get those away. Oh, I've got something stuck to my fingers, excuse me. It's a bit of plastic. It's got static. Then they've got these blending brushes, which I'm very excited about. You get 3 of them. And they are brushes. You can't really see, they look like foam, but the brushes, they're very bendy but quite sturdy. You can see I've already used one. And I've used it for browns. I suggest you use one for each colour family, really. They are washable. I mean, they will stain. You can wash them, but they'll take a while to dry out. So it's kind of wash them and leave them to dry overnight because they really are dense. The bristles are really dense. I don't know whether you can see that that is actually bristles. So you get 3 and they're all the same size. They're really quite nice. So I did quite enjoy using them. I did a tag with them to go around the edge and it did kind of work quite well. So that's everything. Oh, sorry, one more thing. These are gift boxes. They're little treat boxes, like matchstick boxes. So you get 10 of them. So you get the box inside and then the cover that goes around it. So they're quite, I mean, they're big matchstick boxes, but that kind of design. So that's everything I got from the annual from the catalogue. But as you know, in January we have Celebration. Celebration is that when you spend, for every £45 you spend, you can buy or you can get a free product from the Celebration catalogue. Now Celebration will only happen in January and February, but it will come back, I think, July and August. It could be June, July, or it could be July, August, but it will come back sometime in the summer. So it's 2 months, January and February, then 2 months in the summer. So there's 2 options. Like I said, for every £45 you can get a free product. However, if you've spent £90, you can get a larger or a better free product if you like. So some products are for £90 spend and some are for £45 spend. This is what you got for a £90 spend, which is a pack of designer series paper called Very Delightful Designer Series paper. Let me show you what this looks like. So again, nice spring, nice summery, nice light patterns actually. Kind of watercolour-ish. And there is a stamp set and punch in the spring, June to July catalogue, which is a strawberry base, and you can get a strawberry. It's got a strawberry builder punch. But this is all fruits. You've got blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and then a couple of pages of just everything. This is the strawberries, and then raspberries. And again, you've got kind of a close pattern or a busy pattern on one side and a more looser pattern on the other side. So this was a £90 spend. You got the designer series paper, and then you also got this stamp set as well, called Berry Blessings. Okay, so you can make up various, you've got raspberries, blueberries, or any kind of hanging berries. I guess they could also be blackberries, not just raspberries. You've got various fronds to go on top. And the sentiments say, wishing you the very best, bountiful blessings. You always have a way of making my day. So that was one. And this was also for a £90 spend, this stamp set. And it's a double you get quite a lot, and it's a 2-step stamping process again. But it's called A Touch of Ink. So it is meant to be a artistic interpretation. It's not going to be exact. It's all about kind of colour, really. It's how you use colour with these kind of stamps, I think. So that was quite exciting to get. I really like that one. There's a 6x6 designer series paper pack, and this is for a £45 spend. And this has got a kind of a what do you call it? Well, you know what I mean. There you go. it goes from light to dark, and you've got Blackberry Bliss on one side and Granny Apple. Then this, I think, you've got Bermuda Bait and Petal Pink. No, that's not Petal Pink, is it? It's not going to tell me. So you've got various designs, plain and dotty, and you get a full pack of that. So I think that could be Rococo. That's probably Rococo Rose, that colour there. Excuse me. Right, and the last designer series, the last thing I got from Celebration, this is going for another £45 spend, is called Paper Blooms. I have a feeling this matches something in the spring at summer catalogue. A lot of the Celebration items will work with products in the June to July catalogue. So there's nice, big, bold flowers. I do like the colours they've used in this. I think these are the in colours as well, aren't they? Well, look at that. Look at the light blue against the dark blue. Isn't that lovely? And then the stripe. Now this page is interesting. I'm very sure you could do on that to die cut flowers. There must be a flower die that would work with. But I like that because it's quite a free reign. I mean, you could use it as it is, but I think that's designed to be cut out in some ways. But it's nice, big and bold. And sometimes we like big and bold. Colours in that, excuse me. So the colours are Night and Navy, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, Soft Sea Foam and Whisper White. So that is a look at the pre-order. I hope you've seen something that you like. If you've got any questions or queries, and just let me know. Thank you.